हाय फ्रेंड्स, आज के वीडियो में हम देखेंगे ERPCA में कैसे सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं आप आपका कंप्लीट ऑनबोर्डिंग जर्नी स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम अकाउंट क्रिएशन से लेके यूजर ऑनबोर्डिंग तक, आपके वर्कफ्लो सेटअप तक एंड कस्टमर्स का डेटा इंपोर्ट करने तक की पूरी जर्नी में आपको इस वीडियो में शो करने वाला हूँ। दिस इज जस्ट टू मेक श्योर कि आपका लाइफ थोड़ा सा आसान हो जाए जब भी आप ERPCA में सब्सक्राइब करें और आपकी जर्नी हमारे साथ स्टार्ट करें। ऑलराइट, सो थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड, लेट्स स्टार्ट वॉचिंग इट ऑन माई स्क्रीन। टू क्रिएट योर ERPCA account, you need to come to ERPCA.com. Just visit to this ERPCA.com and you will land to the homepage. On homepage itself, you will find Start Free Trial. Just click on it. You will land to the page where you need to create your account for 14 days trial. So just input your name of company through which you want to register. So let's say VSK and Associates. I need to input my first name. So let's say Sujit. Last name Kern, my email ID, my mobile number. Make sure you use the correct email ID, mobile number. On this email ID, you will be receiving the account activation code, which is very useful for the process. And also make sure you use your unique mobile number and number which you carry with yourself so that you can use this for logging with OTP also. The next important part is ERPC address. So here this is your identity with us. So let's say if your company name is VSK and Associates, so you can have it as VSK and Associates, but the longer will be confusing for you. So make sure you have some short format of this VSK and Associates at .erpca.in. This will be my ERPC address. Next I will click on get your key. The moment I do this, so system will trigger one license key to my email ID. You can see this part. We have sent a license key to your email. Please check the spam folder. In case there is 99% chances are there, like 99.99% chances are there, you will receive this in inbox. But subject to the email security, it may go to spam also. So let's see where it lands. So this is my email ID from which we have triggered. So you can see. So as a customer, you will be receiving this kind of email. So dear Sujit Karan, here are few things. You need to input the license key now. Then you need to input the password and all the steps are there. So let's start with putting the license key. I'm just copying it here from my email. I'm pasting it on the page in this page. Now I am just adding my password. Make sure you use it as secure as you can. This is your office solution, office management platform, so you have to keep some good password, some strong password. We always recommend. And in this, we are just putting you some kind of guidance as well. 8 characters password you need to use in uppercase or lowercase combination, number, format, and all the thing. Alright, so here I am creating one secure password for me. So let's see whether this is making or not. Wow, this is telling me the strong. So okay. Now I need to confirm my password. Then I will click on register now. The moment I click on register now, ERPCA system will start creating my account. So basically here we have a very dynamic infrastructure. So the moment you subscribe for it, ERPCA account automatically allocate the cloud infrastructures to you. And there is no manual intervention. This is completely system driven. You can see this. So this is done. Your account has been set up. So now you can see my password and all the information about the login has been sent to my email ID. Let's see. So further to this email, I received one more email ERPCA account activated. The moment you receive this email, it means your account is now active with ERPCA, and you will have your login URL, your username, and your password. Basically, it's an encrypted one. This is the same password which you entered. And below you can have your support desk number, where you can reach to us, support@erpca.com. So let's move to the next step. So the next step is basically here ERPCA needs to identify whether we are working with some chartered accountant or tax professionals. So you need to input your membership number, ICI membership number. This is completely an optional step. If you will enter, we will get to know we are really dealing with chartered accountants or tax professionals. If not, then basically we'll connect with you and we'll understand whether you are a tax professional or you want this to deploy for your regular service or any other business. Alright, so let's start with this. I am putting the membership number, then the address of my firm, which I need to input. So you can see at left hand side, you can find all the information which I entered. Sujit Karan is the name of company, my email ID, my mobile number, my address, everything is there. Now I need to add my address. So let's say I'm putting my address to here. So I've added the address. The country, I am Indian, a proud Indian. I am from Maharashtra. And in the city, let's say I'm putting Dombivli. I need to, this is my development center. So I'm putting some pin code. Alright, then further you can see a system is asking me the contact person. So basically here you need to make sure if you are a manager of a firm and you are not a decision maker, if you are not a basically contact person for the further steps for review of your account. So make sure you use your senior management person data, or you can continue with your things as well. Further you need to modify the name if you want, and the designation, whether they are director, partner, proprietor. So let's say I'm director right now. I'm putting this and I'm clicking on, or you can say partner, then click on the done. The moment you do this, so your account is set up, everything is ready. Now you are a legal ERPCA user at this point of time. So great. So next important step is, you can see system will start guiding you itself. So you can see the next step is workflow setup, onboard users, and import customer. So in this session, basically I'm going to cover all these 4 steps for you, so that your journey with ERPCA will be easier. So okay, so let's start with setting up the workflow. The moment you click this, you will get to see all the default departments. So whenever you subscribe for ERPCA, this is one of the USP that we have. So whenever you subscribe for ERPCA, you will be getting the predefined list of all the work categories, all the departments, and all the checklists, right? So departments are basically income tax, GST, company law, these are departments. So basically you will be getting all the workflow ready, customized workflow ready, and further if you want to add anything, you can add anything. If you want to modify any data, if you want to amend something, any checklist, that you can do it very easily. So let's see here. So you can see setup a workflow, everything is basically these all are related to your practice. So let's say I am dealing with income tax, I am no more dealing with service tax, I am no more dealing with internal audit, I am dealing with company law accounting, I am dealing with statutory audit, I am not doing outsourcing, I am not doing insurance audit, I'm not and GST and everything is coming here. And let's say if I'm not able to find my department in this list, I can create my own department as well, right? So that is anytime I can create. So let's say I'm also dealing with mutual funds. So basically I need to do this. So I can put mutual fund. I will click on add. So my mutual fund category is created. Alright. Likewise, under mutual fund, there are no subcategories. I need to add it. I can add it here. And likewise, if I want to review what all things I am getting here, so you can see under GST there are 17 work categories available. Just click on review. You will get to see the list of all those 17 work categories which are there for you, like this. So GST return, annual return filing, GST cancellation, GST LUD application. So these are some predefined workflow, right? This is the predefined workflow for you, which will make your life much easier than ever, right? There is no need to apply your brain to start with ERPCA. That's one of the best thing that is. Alright, so here I am dealing with all the things. So I am clicking on select all. I'm going through this. You may feel I'm going a bit faster. A reason behind I need to cover all the 4 steps, and this is one of the things which you are aware. This is about the workflow. Alright, so here I have selected these 6, 7, 8 items. So let's say, and further I need to click on save and continue. The moment I do this, I will go to next step. So my workflow setup step is completed. You can see this part, right? Now next is onboard user. So what is what do I mean by onboard user? So users are basically your entire organization team members who are going to use ERPCA to perform their daily operations, right? We have given one sample organization structure for you to review, right? If you click on this, you will get to see like this. So the moment you, so for any organization, not for this, for any organization, structure is something, there is some top management, then there is middle management, and below middle management there are actual employees, articles, or interns reporting to them. So if you can see this screen, so you can see Sujit Karan is a partner. Then below that we have managers. Each manager, they will have their own set of manager and further team members. So आपको भी ऐसा ही करना, you have to make the same way, right? So first you need to invite your partner, and then you need to invite your manager and all those things. These steps can be done at later point of also. If you want to do, you can send the invite from here. You can just input the name of the person. So let's say I'm putting the name of the person as Bipin Singh as my partner, and I'm putting his email ID bipin.singh@. I'm putting his email ID. The mobile number, I am just putting some random number. Alright, I can click on send invite. The moment I do this, so Bipin will receive an invitation email to join the platform, and further it will ask me to add the managers, right? So let's see whether that email has been triggered to Bipin or not. You can see like this. So this email has been triggered to VSK and Associate. Alright, you can have Bipin Singh, URL, username, the initial password, and further he can log in and he can click on it, he can log in and he can change the password. So likewise your users will be also onboarded to this. Likewise you can do the managers and employees, interns, everything you can do it. And most important, on each screen we have tried to give you some kind of tips which will help you to use the section very well and in very convenient way. Alright, so let's move to the next step. So basically I will show you the other process also, where I will import the users to show you how you can import your all the 15 or 20 members of team directly to the system. The next important part is import customer. So here I need to import my customer, right? So to import the customer, you can see again we have given some kind of tips to you. We have given some kind of pointers to you what needs to be done, and we have a download import format. So the moment you click on download import format, your import format will be downloaded like this. Okay, you will click on this and this kind of format will be there for you. Customer code. So there is no need to think anything else. So this is the minimal format that we have. Alright, so there are two steps. Either I can import it from these steps also, and अगर मैं बाद में करना चाहता हूँ, अगर डेटा आपके पास रेडी नहीं है तो आप बाद में भी कर सकते हैं. So दोनों steps भी आपके पास है. Okay, so I will do it later for you so that your onboarding process will be easier. So just click on do it later. So now well done, everything is set up. So either now from here we have a choice, whether you want to go to dashboard or you want to create the first task, you want to get the first customer. Alright, so let's move to the dashboard. Or we do have a quick start guide which will help you to understand more how the things will be there, what will be the next steps to you. So the moment you come to the dashboard first time, it will ask you to review your access matrix. So access matrix is basically one of the area where you set the permissions for all of your users, who will access what, right? So this is one of the major thing for your practice, just to secure your data. So you just need to click on this, click here to update once. The moment you do this, then you will be getting all the latest update which is there in terms of security patch, in terms of data access rights, data access control, some modules. So now your account is being set up. Perfect. So now as you can see, as a next step, basically you need to review your account settings. We are giving you some kind of default access, default settings to a team. You can set up your team, you can onboard the users, you can do the workflow setup. So if you observe in previous steps, we have already covered a lot of things. We have already completed our workflow setup. We have tried creating one partner, one user basically, then the customers. So here the next step is basically to review your account setting, which is one of the most important part. So here you can see we have already given you some kind of protection in terms of if you want to prevent your account being accessed outside of the office. So you can enable the yes. So you need to input the IPs in the different IP range. Then lockout time, login time, working hours. So as a next step, what we'll do, we will onboard our team member. So if you can see so before going to that level, let me give you a small introduction of what all things are there in the ERPCA. Maybe in terms of navigation, this will help you to understand how to navigate to the platform. Okay, so if you can see at the top, you can see your name of your company. You can have some header at top. In the left menu, you have some menus, and extreme right hand side you are finding your name, your settings, logout options. So basically your screen is divided into three parts. top header, left menu, content section. That's it. It's so easy, right? And we have given a quick switch option to you. If you want to navigate across any options in your system, so just need to the search and you will jump to that menu. So let's say if I want to jump to my user management, I will simply click user, type user, and it will show me like user management. So I will just click on user, I will land to the user page. There is no need to navigate through the menus. Click, no, nothing. Right? So this way this will be done for you. Likewise, if you want to do any kind of new actions in ERPCA, you want to add new users, you want to add new customers, you want to add new tasks, if you want to add new bills, anything, whatever things you want to add new to the system. So in the header, we have given you option for add. You just have to click on it. You will find the list of all the options. You can choose your actionable, whatever you want to do. Just simply click on it and you will land to that page. So let's say I need to create a new user. I will click on user, I will land to the user form, and this way my user form will be coming. Alright. So now as a next step, let me show you how can you onboard your users through the Excel, because most of the chances are there like you may have a large team, 7 members team, 10 members team, 20 members team. So basically you may need to import the users. So simply type import user and this menu will be coming to you. Click on import user, page आ जाएगा आपके पास. So you will have option, click to download the import format, right? So you just have to click on the import format. Your user import format will be downloaded like this, you can see. So you have the first name. So let me increase the font size bit for you. So you have the first name, last name, mobile number, email ID, organization email ID, CTC per hour, billable per hour, the designations, the reporting to, partner ID and gender, right? So this is basically it's very simple, very straightforward. First name, last name is the name of a team member. Mobile number, their unique mobile number, because they can log in from the OTP. You may send the WhatsApp as well to them from the system itself. Their email ID on which they will be getting the notification, and this email ID will be further used for the login purpose, right? Likewise, organization email ID. Then CTC per hour, billable per hour, if you want to get the profitability report for your users for the task, for any activity that they do. So in that term, CTC per hour and billable per hour is important to fill. So CTC per hour rate is basically the amount you are paying to your team members, right? And billable per hour is something like how much you expect from them to earn on behalf of you. Alright. Then the designation, or whether they are partner, manager, article, employee. They are reporting to email ID. So if they are reporting to manager 1, so that manager 1 data will be there. If they are working under any partner, so partners will be there. So we already have some dummy data for you for this demo I have prepared. So let me open the sheet. So user format. Now you can see this is my user format. Let me make some kind of zoom to you. Alright, so here you can see first name, last name, mobile number, email ID, organization email ID, CTC per hour, billable per hour. And while importing the user, you need to make sure you have to upload in a sequence. So first you need to upload all the partners. Basically in the sequence you need to add partners first, then the managers, then below managers whosoever are there, article, employee, manager, or HR, accountant, that needs to be taken care. And further in the reporting to email ID, you have to mention the manager email ID. In the partners, you have to mention the partners email ID under whom they are working, and the gender, basically the male, female, that you can upload, right? So I prepared this data. Now I'm just importing it for you. So I will go to my section where I uploaded. Then you need to click on the import button. The moment you click on import button, it will show the preview of all the data that you have entered, right? This is the same data, Rahul. You can see this part. Every information is coming there as a designation, as a partner, and in the same sequence. This is just to double show whatever data you have entered is right. If you have any kind of bug, the system will give you some data some red indication or in the form of bug, right? And if you can see on the screen, in the left hand side we have send login credential to user. That part is coming to you. So if you want to notify your users with the login ID password, so select this, click on confirm button, just confirm OK. So now here system will create your all the users. System will send them the email with the login ID and password. Default password with urging them to change their password whenever they log in. So let's see, it's happening. So you can see here, email has been triggered to Sunny Singh. You can see this part, right? Via Sunny Singh, choose my new account for ERPCA. Please find below this thing. The information is coming, and let's see here. Let the process be completed. All right. So now this process has been confirmed. So now let's come to the users. Now you can see your entire user has been uploaded, and if you want to see your organizational structure, simply click on organizational structure, and you can see like this. All right. So this is the magic of ERPCA. So let me go down. Let me show you some 100% this thing. So this is the structure that I have uploaded. So this is Bipin Singh which I have created while onboarding. Then the other partner Rahul Gupta, Riya Banerjee, Anju, everything everyone is coming to this. So this is how you can onboard the users. It's very easy, very convenient, that you have just experienced. All right. So yeah, this is about the user onboarding that we have just completed. Now the next option is customer onboarding. So let's go to customer. And even before that, let's see the workflow. So in the workflow, whatever workflow we have created, so everything is coming to you. You can see accounting, monthly accounting. If you click on the accounting, you will get to see all the documents required for this accounting work. You can see all the activities needs to be done for this accounting work. You can see the outcome document that you need for the account. So likewise, if you go to GST, you can see all the GST related activities which you do regular basis. So let's say GST form 3B filing. You can see the document required list. You can see the activity list. You can see the document list, So this is the onboarding session. So I completed the onboarding about the workflow. Then the next is basically customer. So you can see right now there is no customer in this. So as you have not onboarded anything. So now let's start doing the customer import. So you just have to click on the import. You will land to this page, and here we have the options for customer upload, branch wise, and whichever way you want. So here you can see you will find two different import formats. One is a detailed version, one is a minimal version, right? So I would suggest whenever you are doing your onboarding at the first time, you should go with the minimal version. It will have the limited data set which will ease your life to onboard the customer quickly to the platform. In the detailed version, you may see a lot of options like the incorporation date and update or their IT username, IT password, GST username, GST password, and a lot of services, right, which is not required at the time of boarding. So I would request you guys, just whenever you start with this, go with the minimal version. Just click on the minimal version and your import format will be downloaded, and in this you can import the data as you wish. Okay, so right now we have prepared some data for you to import. So let me go through the detailed version, and I will just. So this was about the user I have shown you earlier. Now let me open the sheet for you to show for customer import format. So this is the sheet we have prepared for you for this demo. So customer code, group code. So customer code is basically unique identification of the customer which you are using right now for your practice. Group code is basically customer belongs to which group. So let's say Sujit Karan is your client, and you are working for my ITR returns. At the same time, you are working for my company, say Ep1 Software Solutions Private Limited, and you are looking after the GST stuff. You are looking after the ROC related matters, and at the same time, let's say you are already working for my brother's company or my wife's company, or let's say Priya Textiles. All right. So in this case, Sujit Karan will be a client. Ep1 will be your client. Vedai Das, Vedai Karan will be your client, and likewise. So if you relate this situation, so you can say Karan and family as a group, right? So in this situation, you will use Karan and group or Karan and family as a customer group. This is just a hypothetical example that I am giving to you. You can use as per your choice. Then the name of person, first name, last name. Then the PAN number of the contact person, not mandatory. So here you can take one more approach. You can go with the asterisk marks column itself first in the initial go. Then later on you can update the column. So next we have the and like we have a detailed user manual where you can find the description of all those columns in detail, right? So that I will show you in the next step where can you find this part. So you just have to in the import section you can find the learn button. So this is again a beauty of ERPCA, like on each screen you will find this learn button. This learn button is like just to help our clients to use ERPC very efficiently. You can find all the important information here. You can see all the guidelines. So let's say while importing the customer, what all you want to know. So just click on the import customer. You will be landing to user manual where you can see how to import the customers in bulk, right? So you can also go through our videos. We have a good videos for you, and the process, and further what that can be done, like those things are also there. And further, if you want to know the import customer guideline, so we have another video, import customer guideline. Just click on it, and here you will get to know what all the fields. So let's say customer code. So what all it will accept: group code, first name, last name, contact person, PAN number. So basically we are trying to give you the description of each field which will require for you, and this is very self-explanatory. You can do it by yourself, trust me. Alright, so let's go back to system again and let's try to import the customer. I just selected, I will click on import. Again, similar to the users, you can see the preview of the customer data. So you can see like state, Haryana, Gurgaon. If you mouse over it, you will get to know like state is so basically there is some spelling typo error in this, right? It's not Haryana and it's not Gurgaon. So again I can go with the error. I can pass on to this. That's not a problem. So my that specific record will not be imported but my other things will be imported, right? So let's see. So here I can see the preview of all the data that I have imported. I will click on the confirm button. I will click on OK. The moment I do this, all the customers will be onboarded. You can see this message. 9 customers imported successfully. I will come to my customers panel, and here go. You can see all the customers are coming here. So this is how you can easily onboard yourself to ERPCA. So yeah, so just a quick recap. We have seen in this video how you can onboard your account to ERPCA, how you can basically set up your workflow, how you can onboard your users, and how you can onboard your customers to the panel. So these are the 4 steps, one of the critical steps to start with, so that I have covered. In the next video, I will be showing you the further steps like how to create tasks and how your team will be allocated to the task and how they can update the task for you, how they can update their timesheets and their other efforts to this. So stay with us. Thank you so much for your time. See you soon.